Hey, welcome back, Madcap Toys fans. Yeah, you're not back in the toy barn, but you're back at the Christmas cottage. If you can see that Darren is behind me, he is taking pictures and doing all the things that we need to do to get things listed right. But before we begin, if you haven't already, what are you doing? Subscribe to the Madcap Toys family. We want you to be a part of us. Also, make sure you hit that bell for all notifications because each and every time we upload content, of course, you're going to be the first to know. And comments, you know we love them, so just keep them coming, right, Darren?
Absolutely.
And Junk Boy Thrift, thank you so much for your comment. Yes, I I don't think I could get used to the basic shipping option. I'm just like we said, if it wasn't broke, why fix it? Correct. I really do like the advanced shipping, if they call it advanced shipping, probably because it has more details on it. But I like it way better. I wish they would give sellers the option just to keep it like it is, and if the others want to go to the basic shipping feature, then try it. I think we should have a choice, right, guys? If you think that, let me know in the comments below. If you don't agree, let me know as well. Would love to hear from you. So, SanDisk update. Yeah, it's still in transit, but somehow lost in the mail. They still keep putting timestamp, but no estimated arrival or running up date. So, I contacted the seller, was very professional, and said, "Hey, in the way my message was, I understand, but yeah, it's saying that it's not arrived yet. I know you know that." But if you could help me by placing a missing mail request update or try to get the USPS to kind of put a little timestamp on it, I would really appreciate that. So working with a seller on that, so no worries. They're completely understanding. Have you guys have seen some of your shipments out? Some of them having issues, still saying in transit, arriving late. I have had a few, and I'm working with one lady on Poshmark, and she seems to be very understandable on a purse that I shipped out on November 17th. And here we are today on Thursday, December the 5th, and it still says in transit. So it still says it's moving, but it doesn't give a reason or an estimate. So I went to USPS.com to kind of get some updates on that. And the only bad thing is Poshmark, once you print the label, they don't give you the address to put in a missing mail form. So I'm just having to play it and just seeing if the text updates will kind of push things along. I hope they do, because I would really like to continue and keep that sale. And also, she wants the purse, right? And what's crazy about it is it was shipped via USPS priority mail, then in a priority mailbox. So don't understand it, but yeah, it's the holidays, right, guys? How has your shipping been when it comes to receiving Christmas packages if you shipped online? Seemingly, for me and Darren, I guess it's been doing pretty good. I have like one that they say it might be arrived the day after Christmas, but they give you one of those dates to date kind of things. So you never know how it goes. They tried that on me last year and it worked out fine where it arrived before Christmas. So no worries there. But let me know how things are going with your Christmas presents. Do you shop online like everybody, or do you go to the department store and pick it up? Let me know. Would love. Well, Darren may even put out a poll about that. That'd be pretty cool. So, guys, I am still way behind as far as catching you up on all the items that had sold since Thanksgiving week. I did mention that I would definitely catch you up with what Madcap Toys Plus sold, as well as Macari and Poshmark. But even though I'm doing that, I'm still, of course, making sales. So today alone, I think we've received, what, 5 or 6 sales?
Nope.
More than
I've
that?
received 10. I got a bundle
There you go.
offer.
There you go. So a bundle offer on Macari. I think it consisted of 4, what do you call those, certificate notes, as well as an Indian cent. Also have something else on Macari, I think. Oh yeah, a wrestler, Fit Finley wrestler, and then of course some of the items are behind me. You can probably see them right there. That I had just found in the toy barn while we're getting it all heated up, and so forth. So those aren't even going to be mentioned today. But I will try to catch us up. I mean, worst case scenario, once we get that SanDisk back and we see the older videos, we may have to bypass a few because we just have so many. So I'm going to try to do Madcap Toys Plus today and catch you up, at least up until today. So again, I'm going to play the game to where I'm going to have the picture right next to me, and you'll get to see everything here. So I will be doing that as swiftly as I can. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week. We're almost at the end of it, right? Darren and I are going to try to ship on Saturday because all of these are out a little bit later. But want to get all of these items out because we know a lot of them are Christmas oriented. One looks like a decoration, the others look like toys and things. So people want to get their stuff, so we want to make sure that they get everything that they have bought and that it arrives for Christmas. So let's go and get started with Madcap Toys Plus. And I'm going to start at the end of our Thanksgiving, and after a couple of these, I'm not sure if I had announced these two items or not. So I'm just going to, I hate to say it, guys, but I'm going to bypass those. And I'm going to start where I know where it started on November the 30th. So we start out here with Thomas and Friends, Tales on the Rails DVD. This was sold to Tom. Hi, Tom. Thank you so much. And this was found on the media shelf, and it sold for $5.99 plus shipping to boot. He's on it today, guys. He's had his Big Mac, his French fries, and all that good stuff.
I had a couple of those. What are they called?
Krispy Kremes. Oh, McRibs. He had his McRibs because limited time, and he brought home a Krispy Kreme from there too. So you got to get your Krispy Kremes from McDonald's, right? I don't know if they're limited or not time on the Krispy Kremes or not. I'm not sure.
That's gonna work.
You have to heat them up though, especially if you eat.
They come out a little bit cold.
Yeah, I mean you have to heat them up though because the glaze kind of gets a little bit crunchy, and so you can tell they probably made them like at 5 a.m. or the day before. All right, next up, Fisher Price. There goes the heater again. Sorry about that, guys. Definitely cold out today for sure. Fisher Price, Laugh and Learn Around Town Bus. This was found on River Shelf 4. And this item is going out to Sherry. Hey, Sherry, thank you so much. And it sold for $17.69. She received a little bit of a discount there, I think 15 to 20% off. And then next up, we sold a men's standard fit long sleeve t-shirt from Goodfellow and Company, color black, size extra large, was found in the gingerbread bag. And this shirt went out to Kevin. Hey, Kevin, thank you so much. And it sold for $7.99. Really good. That came from a Target pallet. And then next up, we sold a women's faux fur quarter zip sweatshirt. I don't know, again, why they call it a sweatshirt. It looks like a jacket to me, from the brand A New Day. It was white, size extra, extra large. This went all the way out to California, which I think was pretty cool. Was found, of course, in our office upstairs. Going out to Hong Don. Thank you so much. And it sold for $14.99 with free shipping. So I just had barely listed that one a few days before, and it already had sold. So I like the fact when you do list something, really quickly, that it sells pretty quickly. So I was really happy. And then next up, we sold a nice toy that I've had for a little bit. The Secret Life of Pets Duke Posable Pet Figure. This was found on River Shelf 3. And this sold to Chris. Hey, Chris, thank you so much. Gave him a little bit of a deal here because they were off shelf for quite a while. This figure sold for $7 plus ship. And then from our media shelf, the 1975 Queen Bohemian Rhapsody, I'm in Love with My Car, 45 RPM vinyl record. You'll notice, guys, that it didn't have a sleeve. So it was one of those that we picked up in bulk, back with our yard sales. It didn't have a sleeve there. Sold with a 20% off a coupon that we are offering, or have offered this month for December. Again, going out to Christopher. Thank you so much, Christopher. This sold for $9.99 plus ship. Very, very good, because again, I think they maybe paid anywhere from 50 cents to $1 for that record. And then next up, this was shipped out yesterday. This is the Hanazuki Full of Treasures Moonlight Garden. This was found on Model Shelf 1. Going out to Rosa. Hi, Rosa. Thank you so much. So glad you are going to enjoy the Hanazuki series here. And I do have a couple of pieces left of that. And this sold for $14.99 plus ship. And then also it sold yesterday on Madcap Toys Plus. See, Madcap Toys Plus is doing pretty good, right? Doing pretty good. Sold, I love this. This is the original Shopkins and package. Season 2, 5-pack. one hidden Shopkin inside. This was found on River Shelf 2. Going out to Dakota. Hi, Dakota. Thank you so much. Enjoyed that original Shopkins. That is really cool. And this sold for $17.95 plus ship. And then lastly, this will bring you up to yesterday because we have a couple more that are going out. This is the Women's Bliss lightly lined wire-free bra from Auden. And this was found in the Rudolph bag. And going out to the Collin family. Thank you so much. And this sold for $5.99 plus. Shipping to boot. So brand new with tags. Very, very nice. Going out to you guys. Actually today. So as soon as Darren woke up this morning. So that was all on Madcap Toys Plus. I will check and see what Poshmark had to date. And then leave you at that so we have more stuff to talk about on a later date. So, yeah, it's been pretty busy. And Darren, I didn't know if Darren was able to get out today because they were claiming we were going to have lots of icy, slick roads and weather. And sure enough, I was on a phone call and he said, I'm going to just take these and drop these off and do a couple things. And I asked him when he got back, I said, did you make it out okay? He goes, yeah, there was nothing on the roads at all. There was nothing in the driveway at all. I was good. So they kind of had us scared for a minute. They acted like we were going to maybe not get hit with a lot of snow, but it was going to be slick because of the wind chill temperature. So you just never know, guys, right?
Not around here. One day it can be sunny, 60 degrees. Next day it can be 25 and snow everywhere.
For sure. So we got 5 on Poshmark. I'll just run through real quick. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and catch you up to date on that. We had sold an All in Motion Women's Simplicity mid-rise capri leggings, olive green size large. Going out to Scorpio 0122. Thank you so much. Sold for $13 plus ship. And then we sold a men's striped waffles trunks 2-pack from Original Use. This was also coming from a Target pallet. And this went out to Abby. Hi, Abby. Thank you so much. And sold for $14 plus ship. And then we sold a Rivalry Threads 91 Wyoming Cowboys Classic Men's Hoodie Sweatshirt new with tag, size medium. And that was a sellout in that size. Brand new with tags. Going out to T-Stel Flug, and it's in transit right now, and it sold for $10 with free ship. So we kind of made a deal there. I'm trying to move these. This was one of the newest, one of the oldest pieces of clothing that we got from our very first pallet. So I'm trying to move the rest of those so I can make room for more stuff from the death pile. And then what went out this morning is the Cat and Jack Girls long sleeve plaid star graphic t-shirt. And size large, this went out to Britt. Hey, Britt, thank you so much. Sold for $14 with free shipping. So that is basically all that was caught up with Poshmark as well as Madcap Toys Plus. I will try to, on a next video, catch you up with today's sales on eBay, eBay Plus, Poshmark, as well as Mercari. But just wanted to kind of say hi to you guys, let you know that things are still running. Again, we're still trying to see if we can get those SanDisk adapters so we can get back in the toy barn as soon as possible.
2 videos on there just waiting to be
right. We have 2 videos that we took before Thanksgiving that are still sitting in Cyber World. And I want to show them to you because it was exciting. We did talk about some stuff. But it's getting to the point where in my memory I can vaguely remember what we talked about. But I'm sure it was really, really good. But things happen, right? So that SanDisk kind of disintegrated in Darren's hand. Never know there was a reason. But the good news is we got 2 of them coming, hopefully, as long as the post office can push it through and we receive it in a timely manner. So I wanted to pop in and say hello and share with you some more of the items that we did sell. Let me know in the comments below how you are doing with your sales. If you have increased from now since last month, according to Darren, we are exceeding last month's, which we should because it's Christmas, last month's sales results so far. And we're hoping to do better than, of course, last month, right? We can still hang on and hope. You know how eBay's been dealing with all of us lately in the last couple of years. So we're hoping to have a great end to 2024 in our selling with eBay Plus, Poshmark, and Macari. So that's basically all I have. Do you have anything else, Dan, and
Yeah,
share?
I think this can change because I have looked at it
You may
like,
come over here only
yeah, I
because the
will.
heater
I
is
will.
crazy.
This can change, guys, because my numbers seem to change every hour or something on eBay with us anyway on my
Right,
main store.
right.
I think last time I looked, I was 19.8. That can change. I don't know how they configure it and when they configure it because I've been on there. For instance, the other day I was up 15.8, then I went down to 9.2 or something like that.
No.
So, it's weird how it works. But my numbers as of the last time I looked at it today, and that's just a few minutes before I started doing this, with like 19.8% or so, 9% up, and which is good. As long as you're up, that's good.
Right.
But what I'm trying to really push is the rate of return, the sales per item. My numbers on that is going up, going down. Of course, you know how it is. Somebody buy, let's say, $100 item, then you have somebody buy a $2 item. So your numbers that divided
True.
in the middle, so that'd be $50 rate of return on that item, right?
Right.
But things overall seem to be trending, at least for us, pretty good. Macari seems to be kicking off more for us this month than normal as of the last several months since they've been working on the site and they've had the chaos with the leadership management issues there.
Right.
Poshmark, how do you think we've done there?
It's increased, but I'll be honest with you, I've not listed on it. I've
Yeah.
done following, sharing, but
And that's
not
on
but
us.
not
Yeah.
regularly. So for what it's doing, I'm happy.
Now
If I
on
pushed it more, I'd be
you get
happier,
more.
which I
How
did.
about Madcap Plus?
Mecca Plus picked it up.
How you doing? Ups, downs?
I did down last month, money wise, by a $40 for the month before. However, I increased
Yeah.
in items by like 3 or 4 items.
So the
So
way we at
yeah,
Madcap Toys look at this, so sometimes some people get confused the way we talk about it. Dollar amount isn't the only thing we look at here.
right,
We look at quantity.
right.
If our numbers are up in quantity, a lot of times that's good.
Mm-hmm.
But I know we all like the dollar amounts, but
Yeah.
sometimes you've got to take the silver lining where you can, right?
Yes,
And say,
yes.
okay, we've increased number wise, but you may have gone down a little bit dollar wise. But overall, what's better for you? Moving a product or just saying I got big numbers? I mean, so
Right.
that's what you sort of got to play with. Each person does his own thing. But overall, I feel we're doing better. I'm not super impressed yet, like I've told you, and it's hard to be impressed when you're used to being up here and you're down here so low.
Right.
But there's hope, guys. So just
Yes.
keep on because it's going to hopefully get better here soon.
We're hoping.
And hopefully, eventually, eBay changes out who's in charge now. And we get somebody with a little bit more common sense, business knowledge, and all this. I had a discussion not long ago with a couple of guys on Facebook groups.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan, as many of you guys know, about Walmart because they seem to come in, they destroy everything they touch.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get them in charge of companies, they seem to just bleed it. I mean, and what I mean by that, they go about getting that silver profit to get that golden parachute.
Right.
And if you are a fellow seller and you understand the idea of the golden parachute, that's not usually a good thing for those of us that have to do a job.
Right.
We want the companies to all do good. We want eBay to make plenty of money and profit, yes, because we like them being there and helping us and all with everything from advertising on down, which, by the way, I did see a couple of eBay commercials, and I'm not talking about the auto commercials. I've seen
Right.
real life, uh, average human being seller commercials
Cool.
on YouTube.
Right.
So that's a good thing because they need to do that because, frankly, us sellers that are selling on eBay are selling on eBay for a reason
Truth.
to move our products. And it is
Make money.
eBay's responsibility to advertise. That's what we're paying them everything from store fees on down for. But there's hope, guys. So just keep it up, keep working, don't give up because some of you guys I know are struggling. I've had several people talk to us. I know it's hard, and it's very
Yes.
hard when you're the guy laying on your back because it seems like nothing you do is working. Just keep doing it. Keep
Yes.
going through and look, make sure your pricing's good, make sure what you can do to advertise you're doing as best you can. But sometimes you're going to have to adapt and start looking for some sales that you can make local and around home. So
That's
keep that in
true.
mind, guys. Become creative, because you are not bound just to eBay.
That's right.
I
Think
had a
outside the
guy,
box.
Travis, just contact us in one of our groups.
Hi, Travis.
And Travis Deckard is his name. I don't remember his store name on Macari, if he has one.
I don't know.
Or if he just sells under Travis. I don't know. He's not talked to us about that.
Right.
But he said, hey, Darren, thanks for telling me about Macari, because I've made my first 2 sales.
Yay.
Guys, there are options around there.
Yes,
just be willing to look.
Be willing to look
and work
and try, right? Because we wouldn't have tried eBay years and years ago. Actually, almost 25 years ago. Where would he have been?
Right.
Because he would have said, he said to me, he was like, how are we going to start a business with this little jar? And we did.
Yep.
Right? So we had to walk on faith, so to speak, right? And that's what we did. And then when we went into the featured auctions phase, Kathy had $150 in her pocket. He said, what will we do if we lose it all? I said, then I lose $150. And then I just, say I tried and move on. We didn't lose $150. It started the beginning of beginnings, made $150,000 our very first year, solid year on eBay. And it was amazing. So again, sometimes you have to think outside of the box when you got wedges in your way and figure out what to do.
Right.
So
and some people have asked, why don't we push for that again? We're getting back there, but there's reasons behind the numbers that we don't want to get there all the time.
Understood.
Taxes for one.
Taxes for one. And I'm excited. Santa Claus came today.
Yep.
And there's some packages that came in the mail, and Darren said, don't look, because those were packages I bought online for you. So I'm totally excited this year. Right. I'm going to get some gifts I have no clue about, right? So
do you think Santa's going to bring me another thing for my guitar or not?
I don't know. He's got to make sure you're good, Darren.
I've been very good.
He thinks so, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I'm not going to keep you. I just wanted to kind of pop in and make sure we had a good, solid video for you to kind of keep you up. I will be doing more videos coming out to tell you more of what is sold, all right? Well, until next time, folks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.